Hi, everyone. Good evening. Hello, Henrietta. Hello, John. Hello, goodness. If you can hear me, please let me know you can hear me. If you can hear me, kindly let me know you can hear me. Say something in the comments. Let me know you can hear me. If you can hear me, let me know that you can hear me in the comments. Let me know you can hear me in the comments. Please let me know in the comments. I'm waiting for your comments. Hello. If you can see me, you can. Just like. Okay, sorry about that. I am back now. Okay, I got your feedback. You can see me. Please confirm you can see my slide as well. I have a slide with my topic, the 3 P's to speak English eloquently. Please confirm you can see my slide. Confirm you can see that slide so I can proceed. If you can see that slide, please confirm so I can continue. If you can see that slide, please confirm so I can continue. Slide. I'll continue. So today, I can't read their comments. So today, I will be talking about the 3 P's to speak English eloquently and confidently. Please confirm you can see that slide. Confirm you can see a slide that have the 3 P's. Can you hear me now? Some people are saying no sound, no sounds. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay, Samuel says, I can now see your slide. Fumilayo, you said yes, I can. Is it yes, you can see my slide, or yes, you can hear me? Which one is it? I want to be sure you can see me, you can see my slide, and you can hear me, so I can proceed. Okay, thank you, Oluchi. Oluchi says, I can hear you now. Can you see me? Can you see my slide? Please be clear in your feedback so I can kickstart. Please be clear in your feedback so I can see you and slide. Thank you, Babatunde. So I believe you can hear me as well. Okay, so good evening, everyone. I welcome you to tonight's webinar, The 3 P's to speak English eloquently. We'll learn three major P's, letter P's, that will help you speak English correctly without sounding fake. So I welcome you once again to this webinar, and I'd like you to quickly retrieve a pen, get a book. If you have a biscuit or a bowl of popcorn beside you, and water, please get them ready, as we're going to spend about an hour together or maybe more. So I need you to get a pen and a book to take note of the things that we'll be sharing with you so you can practice after this session. And then biscuit or a bowl of popcorn and bottled water. So tonight I will share with you power strategies to help you to be able to speak English with proper diction. When I mean proper diction doesn't mean faking your accent. Proper diction doesn't mean talking through your nose or sounding like someone else. Instead, proper diction means pronouncing English words the way they should be pronounced using your natural accent. So, what it means is no accent is better than the other. A lot of Nigerians feel like the Nigerian accent is wrong or is not good. No. The truth is, the American accent, the British accent, the Nigerian accent, no one is better than the other. They all are in the same level, but then they have different uses and different times you should use them. So, as a Nigerian, when you're speaking your native language, I would assume you're a Yoruba lady and you're trying to pronounce a word in Yoruba. Let's assume you're trying to say ekabo. Ekabo means welcome if you're not Yoruba. Now, let's assume someone is trying to pronounce that same word and the person says ekabar. Will you understand what that person is saying? If you understand the person, how will you feel as a Yoruba person? Wouldn't you feel like this person is disrespecting my language? You would feel the urge to correct them. The same thing happens with English. Each language has its characteristics. And one of the characteristics of the English language is how we pronounce English words. One of the characteristics of our own native languages is also how we pronounce them. So your accent has really nothing to do with whether you're good or bad. Like I said, all accents are equal. But then when you're pronouncing the English word, we do not expect that you use your native language accent. When you're pronouncing your native language words, we also do not expect that you use the English language accent. It means that there is a place for each of these accents as much as none is wrong. So what you will be learning today will guide you henceforth so that anytime you are pronouncing English words, it sounds great the way it will have sounded if it was a native English speaker that was pronouncing the words. So I will already. Remember, we are learning the power of three, the three P's to helping you speak well. So I'm going to wait a second again for you to get ready. Get your book, get your pen, and of course, if you have biscuits, juice, water, get it beside you so as we learn, you'd have something to help you feel better. So I want you to imagine you being able to speak English eloquently and confidently anytime, anywhere. What does eloquently means? It simply means being able to speak English the way English should be spoken. And confidently means you have the tool, you know how to do that, and you're not shy of doing it anywhere, anytime, to anyone. I've met few adults and a lot of children that have the skill to speak English eloquently, but somehow they feel shy, scared of speaking it in public. They would rather speak their normal way and have everyone love them, or everyone accepts them instead of doing the right thing. So imagine if you're able to speak English well, the way it should be spoken, and you can do that anywhere, anytime, without fearing or without being scared of anything. There is a testimony of one of my clients. She said that it hasn't been long since I started following you, but trust me, as little as the time has been, I have noticed some changes in my spoken and written English. I'm not where I want to be yet, but I believe if I continue following you up, I will definitely reach there. Now, this person follows me on social media, follows me on WhatsApp status. She learns from my group, and she has experienced this. Why? That is because the way I teach, my method of teaching, makes it easier for anyone to learn, especially those in my class. There's another testimonial right here. This person says, it's from the time I joined the group, I have changed a lot of my pronunciation of some words like market, jacket, and so many other ones. Thank you. I appreciate you. This is someone from Yusuf. Okay, Yusuf from Kano. Now, this person attended my course, is in my group right now, and he says that his pronunciation has changed. Now, there are a lot of testimonials, but why will I just share this two with you? One thing stood out for both of them. Now, for Yusuf Ibrahim, for example, one of the reasons why he got results was because he followed my strategy. Now, my first strategy, which I like to share with anyone when I'm teaching any topic, is the P strategy. One of the P's, which is what you learn tonight. Excuse me, please. And the first P is the P that says practice with precision. These are the three P's. But I'll start with the first P because to me, it seems like the most important P's. Whether you're in my course or have attended my class before, or this is the first time, please, if you would not go away with anything, do not joke with this first tip. Practice with precision. According to the dictionary, practice means doing something over and over again consistently. Do not take out that word consistently. Growing up, I had few neighbors that were Christians, and they would say something like, I'm going for choir practice. They do that like once or twice a week, if I can remember. And then when I grew up, when I got to understand that the dictionary says practice is what you do consistently, not what you do 2 times a week, not what you do 3 times a week, or even 5 times a week. Instead, it is something that you do every time you do that thing. What this simply means is if you're the type that speak English at work, when you go shopping with your children or anywhere, at any point where you want to speak English, then you should see it as an opportunity to practice your pronunciation, to practice some of the things you will learn here tonight. Now, that is the meaning of practice. Now, the second word I want us to focus on here is precision. Precision means accuracy. So imagine you want to practice pronunciation and you have not learned how to pronounce words correctly. So I've not learned that the word chocolate is chocolate and not chocolate. I haven't learned that the word ELITE, I should spell that word out. You haven't learned that this word, ELITE, is pronounced elite and not elite. So I'm talking to a friend, I want to practice, and I'm practicing with the wrong pronunciation. And I'm saying, oh, those elite people, what's that? What you're doing to yourself is you're making your situation worse in terms of pronunciation. So if you must practice your pronunciation, because that is our focus tonight, pronunciation, then you must first learn the correct pronunciation, and then practice the correct pronunciation, only the correct pronunciation. Now, the question now will be, how do I know the correct pronunciation? Which I think is one of the reasons why you're here tonight. But like I've said, if you do not practice, even when you have learned the correct pronunciation, nothing will happen to you. Some of you might have attended some diction classes before, online or offline, and it seemed like nothing has changed in how you speak. The difference between you and Yusuf Ibrahim from Kano, or the other lady that read her feedback, is that you left out the most important strategy, which is practice. In my academy, in my courses and training, my clients know I do not joke with practice. In fact, the time we use in practicing is far more than the time we use in learning. Because if you keep learning and you do not practice, nothing will happen. But if you are the type that seek transformation, you are the type that you don't just want to learn, you want to change. You want something to change in you. And you want people to start to tell you, oh, you're speaking better these days. What's happening? You want people to start to give feedback about how you sound. Then practice is key. So let's quickly go through what you need to do to help you get the right pronunciation so you can start to practice better. Number one, focus on sounds. For every language, the Nigerian native languages, or let's even assume the major languages in Nigeria, each of them, for you to pronounce their words correctly, you must first understand the sounds in that language. Same with English. You must focus on the sounds of English instead of the letters of English. When we were in primary school or nursery school, not even primary school, our teachers taught us letters. They taught us A, B, C, D to Z, right? And then as we grew, we start to read, we start to spell, we start to pronounce words, but a lot of times we do it wrongly. You know why? Because we were not supposed to be taught the letters of the alphabet first. The first thing that we ought to have been taught is the sounds of English, because it is the sounds that will help us to speak. And we must learn to speak before we even learn to write. That is a hierarchy of communication. Speaking comes first before writing. Immediately after listening, you need to speak. So the sounds of English is what we would focus on to help us to be able to pronounce English words correctly. Now, the chart I have right here on my screen is called the IPA chart. IPA. IPA means International Phonetic Alphabet. Please write that in the comments. International Phonetic Alphabet. If you're following, if you're learning, please write the meaning of IPA in the comments. International, I didn't say international. Why? Because I'm speaking English. I should not use the features of my native language. It's not international, it's international. Talking about the word international, anytime we are pronouncing a word that ends with suffix al, and a word is international, the a there should not sound a. It's not international. The a sounds international. Another example is hospital, not hospital. Remember, the a before the l sounds not a. Watch my mouth to understand the sound again. The a before the l sounds not a. Hospital. Another example, critical, not critical, and so many other words. So henceforth, you have learned, you just learned now that words that ends in suffix al, I should not pronounce them as al. Instead, I should pronounce them as "ooh." It means that anytime you're speaking to anyone in English, you want to consciously remember that words that end in suffix al, I should not pronounce them as ow, I should pronounce them as "ooh." So when you're speaking with your friend, you're speaking with a colleague, you're speaking with a client, when you get to such words, you want to consciously pronounce it rightly. That is what it means to practice with precision. So remember, the chart I have on the screen right now is called International Phonetic Alphabet. Thank you, Babatunde. Thank you, Marigold. Thank you, Fumi, Esther, Charity, Kinsley, and so many other people. Thank you for writing that in the comments. And on this chart, there are 44 sounds. These 44 sounds, as someone who wants to start to pronounce words better, you are expected to learn all of them, master all of them, and use them when you speak. That is 3 steps. I'll go over the steps again, excuse me. The first step is to learn all these sounds. We'll do that together tonight, maybe not all of them. After learning, you must master. To master means you practice. You keep practicing them. You visit them. You unlearn, you relearn. You do that over and over and over again. Before you know, it becomes a part of you. Once it becomes a part of you, remember correctly, it means you've mastered. While you are working towards the journey of mastery, mastery takes time. It's not something that happens in 1 or 2 days. So while you are on that journey to mastery, you are using it, you're practicing it every time you open your mouth to speak English. Now, if you look at this chart, the background has different colors. For the consonants, the consonants have yellow background, and there are 24 consonants. 24 consonants. And they all have the yellow background. Then we have 20 vowels. For the 20 vowels, some of them are called monophthong. In fact, 12 of them are called monophthong. The monophthongs are the ones with the kind of white background. And then we have the 8 diphthongs. The 8 diphthongs, they are the ones with the dark harsh background. So you must learn the consonant sounds, the vowel sounds. So let's go through these sounds. I will start with the consonant sounds. Now, the first consonant sound I have is P. Remember, these are sounds, not letters. We are learning sounds and not letters. So the first sound is P. Watch my mouth. Put your lips together and blow out air. Something like you're trying to puff out the flame on a candle. P. You can have it in words like purse, not purse. It's not purse. The word purse as P-U-R-S-E. The U and R in that word sounds purse. You also have pocket. It's not pockets. The letter E in the word pocket sounds A, pocket, not pocket. We also have pencil, not pencil. Watch my mouth. Pencil. Can you see my tongue at the end? Not pencil. When you have words that end with L, make sure the tip of your tongue touches the upper part of your lip. Pencil. Purse. Say after me, practice with me. Purse. Pocket. Pencil. Now the second sound that we have is B. 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 Just like the P sound, you put your lips together and you say B. You can have it in words like biscuit. It's not biscuit. Biscuit. Don't say biscuit. Say biscuit. Basket. Not basket. Basket. Kit. Remember the word pocket. The E sounds A. Pocket. Also in the word basket, the E sounds A. Basket. And I also have the word balloon, not balloon. Balloon, not balloon. Purse. Say after me. Pocket. Pencil. Biscuit. Basket. Balloon. Now the next sound I have is T, another consonant sound. T. For the T word, I can have a word like table. That word is not taboo. A lot of Nigerians pronounce the word as taboo. No, it's not taboo. Say table. Tortoise, not tortoise. Tortoise. It's not tortoise. And we have turtle. Turtle. Remember, words that ends with O, the tip of your tongue needs to touch the upper part of your teeth. Turtle. Say after me, table. Tortoise. Turtle. Now the next word I have, the next sound I have is D. D. You can have the word duck, not dock. Duck. While this word is dark. D-U-C-K is duck. D-A-R-K is dark. Not the same pronunciation, right? Different pronunciations. We can also have another word, donkey, not donkey. In fact, I prefer to take the word dirty, not dirty. It's not dirty. It's dir. Make it a long sound. Dirty. Remember the way I-N-R, U-N-R is pronounced in purse. Purse. Make it long. The same way I-N-R is pronounced in dirty. Dirty, not dirty. Now the next consonant sound that I have is ch. 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 Now for you to pronounce the ch sound correctly, you put your teeth together and you release the sound suddenly. Ch. 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 We can have the word cheetah. Cheetah. We can have the word watch. Watch. Put your teeth together and release the sound. Ch. Watch. You can have the word chicken. Chicken. If you are like my dad will always mix up the CH sound ch and the SH sound sh. These two sounds are different. The first sound, ch. Put your teeth together and release the sound, ch. The second sound, sh. Put your teeth together and release the sound slowly. For the SH sound, you release the sound slowly, sh. For the CH sound, you release the sound immediately, ch. So if you mix up the CH and the SH sound, it means that how you release it is the problem. So if you're always saying SH when you're trying to say CH, what you need to do is to be faster in releasing the CH sound, but faster when you're articulating the CH sound. If you would usually articulate the CH sound when you're trying to articulate the SH sound, then for the SH sound, go slowly. I hope you got the difference. Now, the next consonant sound I have is J. Here is the J sound. I believe you can see my mouse. J, J, J. You can have it in words like July. It's not July, it's July. My birthday is in July. Not my birthday is in July. It's not July, it's July. You have Janet. The word is Janet, not Janet. Janet. My sister's name is Janet, not Janet. And you can have the word January, not January. January. The letter A after the J sounds A. January. It's not January. January. The next consonant sound that I have is K. 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 I can have the word carpet, not carpet. Carpet. I can have cucumber. Do not say cucumber. Say cucumber. So henceforth, whenever you want to say this word to anyone, you should say cucumber. Practice the right pronunciation, not cucumber. Cucumber. Even though the person might not understand what you've said at first, educate them. Let them know cucumber is cucumber. Do not be scared of saying the right thing. Say it confidently. Carpet, not carpet. Carpet. Cucumber. Cucumber. Coconut, not coconut. 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 Do not say coconut. And the next sound I have here is G. 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 For the G sound, I have words like good, not good. Good. So in the morning, when I get to work tomorrow and I want to greet my colleagues, I will not say good morning. I will say good morning. Good morning. Good. Can you see my mouth? Good, not good. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good. I can also have the word give. Give. And the last word is gave. Give. The present tense is rightly pronounced gave. Give me the pencil. Gave. The past tense of give is gave. She gave me the pencil yesterday. Give. Gave. Now let's go over these consonant sounds together. Say after me. P. Purse. Pocket. Pencil. B. Biscuit. Basket. Balloon. T. Table. Tortoise. Turtle. D. Duck. Dog. Donkey. Dirty. Ch. Cheetah. Watch. chicken, j, July, Janet, coconut, g, good, give, gave. I appreciate your feedback, Mumin. Abdul Mumin says, I'm really enjoying the class. Thank you. I appreciate your feedback. Now let's continue with the consonant sounds. Remember, there are 24 consonant sounds. We just learned, I think, 8 of them. So let's go to the next row. Excuse me. So the next consonant sound that we have is we can have it in words like future, future. We can have it in photo, not photo, photo. We can have it in enough, not enough. There is no word like enough. It's enough, enough, enough. Future, photo, enough. The next sound we have is the, the. We can have words like video, not video. Let's make a video call, not let's make a video call. Remember, every language has their features. One of the features of the English language is to make sure that the sounds are articulated correctly. When we start to learn the vowel sound, you realize that some sounds in English can be long, some can be short, while some of them you need to say them slowly. Like the word video, it's a combination of long sound and glide sound. V, you have to say long, video. The last sound, O. It's not O, it's not video. Video. You take your time. Photo, not photo. You have to take your time. That's why you must learn all of these sounds. Another example of word with the v sound is the word is the word voucher. Voucher, not voucher. Voucher. We can also have the word of. OF is pronounced of. The paper is made of wood, not made of wood. When you have OFF, OFF, the two F's sounds off. Turn off the TV. But when you have OF, just one F, the F sounds like a V, of. Of. The food is made of red oil, of. The next sound that we have is now look at these two sounds, these two symbols. They are the symbols in English. The way you articulate the sound of T is different from the way you articulate T and H. For example, for example, if I have the word Tin, the word will be pronounced tin. Look at my mouth. Tin, tin, tin. But if I have Thin, look at my mouth. The word will be pronounced thin, 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 thin. What is the difference? The difference is the first one has a T and it sounds T. My tongue is inside. Tin. The second one, there is a H after the T. Once there is a H after a T, there is a possibility, in fact, a great possibility, that the sound of the T has changed. Now, there are two TH sounds. This is the first TH sound, and this is the second TH sound. So, in the word THIN, The first TH sound is the sound that we can hear in it. Thin. How do you pronounce this TH sound? Just like the symbol is written, you need to put your tongue in between your upper teeth and your lower teeth. This way. Look at my mouth. So when you have the word THIN, the correct thing to say is thin. Put your tongue outside. If you do not put your tongue outside, you will not pronounce it rightly. When you're pronouncing THIN and you do not put your tongue outside, you will be pronouncing TIN. And that can cause confusion. So you must intentionally pronounce the sounds correctly. You have to be intentional about it. You have to be intentional. If you're not intentional about it, forget it. You're going to pronounce the words wrongly. That is why I said the first P is practice. At the beginning, it is difficult for you to always remember. Imagine a 30-year-old who is just learning this. You've been speaking a certain way for 30 years, and all of a sudden you want to start to speak better. It's difficult. I agree with you. I understand. So all you need to do at this point is just to be intentional, to purposely remind yourself. And one way to do that is to practice. Do it every time. The more you do it, the better you become. The more you do it, the better you become. The more you do it, the better you become. So let's continue. Excuse me, please. Apologies, I needed to quickly attend to something. So let's continue. Thank you, Emeka. I appreciate that. So now the next sound that we have is still on the sound, still on this sound. Let's practice more word example. So we have words like bath, B-A-T-H, bath, not bathe, not bath, bath. I need to take a bath, take a bath, not I need to bath, take a bath. Another example is math. Math teacher, not maths teacher or maths teacher. Math is M-A-T. Math is M-A-T. But math is M-A-T-H. Your tongue should be outside. Another word that we can have for the TH word is anthem. Anthem. As a teacher here, you want to stop saying, let's sing the national anthem. It's national. Remember at the beginning, we talked about words that ends with A-L. If you spell the word national, it ends with A-L. National anthem. Let's sing the national anthem, not national anthem. National anthem. Put your tongue outside. Now let's move to the second TH word. The second TH word, it sounds Now most people, when they have a word that ends with TH. Sometimes they pronounce it as a T, sometimes they pronounce it as a D. The word BATH, most people will say bat. Pronouncing the TH there as a T, that is wrong. So those TH words that you pronounce as a T, most of them, they fall under this sound. We call this sound the voiceless TH. All of these consonant sounds, we can group them into voiced consonants and voiceless consonants, but I won't go into that details tonight because I understand that tomorrow is Monday and you need to go to bed early. So we have, now this second TH is the voiced TH sound. The voiced TH sound, for you to articulate it rightly, you need to put your tongue outside, just like the voiceless TH sound. But this time, you say it like you're saying the D sound, like you're saying the letter D sound. Take this word, for example. An average Nigerian will pronounce this word as smoothie. It's not smoothie, it's smoothie. Watch my mouth. Smoothie. Smoothie. Please, can you see my face clearly? Or should I just turn on the other bulb? I should turn on the other bulb. I think it's clearer now. Okay. It's my face clearer now. I need you to always see my mouth because you need to be able to position your mouth correctly so that it can be clear. So I've turned on my other source of lightning. So I believe it's better now. Okay. So I will proceed now. So it's not smoothie, it's smoothie. Smoothie. Another word is bathe. It's not bathe. Bathe is bathe is spelled B-A-D-E. But B-A-T-H-E is bathe. Bathe. One more word example, I can have them, not them. Put your tongue outside and say them. Now you might be wondering, how do I identify these TH sounds in words? How do I know them in words? Now, one beautiful thing about these TH sounds is the fact that when you have them in words, all you have to do is stick out your tongue. Once your tongue is placed in between your upper teeth and your lower teeth, like this, you will automatically pronounce the words correctly. So it doesn't matter if you're trying to pronounce the voiced TH or the voiceless TH. All you have to do is stick out your tongue and somehow the sound will come out rightly. But what you need to do henceforth is to always pay attention when you speak, when you read. When you're saying a word, oh, this word, does it end with AL? If it ends with AL, quickly try to remember. Oh, I should not say al. I should say oh. So I should not say special. I should say special. Oh, this word, does it have CH or SH? If you're the type that mix them up, oh, it's CH. It means that I have to be fast when articulating it. Ch. Oh, no, it's SH. I have to be slow. Shh. This word, is it just a T or TH? Oh, it has TH. That means I have to stick out my tongue. Now, for the TH sounds, you must also know that there are some words that have TH but are not articulated as TH sounds. There are some names of people that when you spell them with T and H. For example, the name Thomas. Thomas. The H in that name is silent. So when you're pronouncing it as a T, not as a TH. It means that you will not stick out your tongue. Thomas. Another example of word is this word. The word has TH, but when you're pronouncing it, the H is silent. You say Esther. Even though the Americans would assume that is Esther. And there's some other words like that. Now, these exceptions does not cover all names of people. There are some names of people that the TH remains TH, like Matthew, like Faith. We have it in words like December. Some people pronounce this word as December. The C does not sound like Z. It's December, not December. December. Taxi, not taxi. The X there sounds X, not K's. It's not a Z, it's a S. Like the word base, not base. The S does not change to a Z. Base. Like the word basic. It's not basic. The S remains a S. Do not sound it as a Z. Basic. December. Taxi. Base. Basic. Now the next sound I have is Z. 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 The sound of Z. I have it in words like zip, not zip. 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 I have it in zebra, not zebra. Zebra. Of course, zebra too is correct. According to the dictionary, that word has two pronunciations. You can say zebra, you can say zebra. Now, sometimes letter S can also sound like Z. Like in words like rose. The S in rose sounds like Z. Rise. Raise. In these words, the S there changes to Z. So sometimes letter S can make the sound of Z. Sometimes letter S remains letter S. You have to be able to identify words where letter S sounds like Z and words where letter S sounds like S. Some years ago, I made a video where I said, let's kill the Z. I highlighted lots of words that have letter S in them, and you should never articulate them as Z. I have it as a bonus for some people tonight. I also have it on my social media handle. You can go there. Though I posted it about 3 years ago, so you have to do a lot of search before you can find it. But it's somewhere there. It's on my Instagram, Facebook, and I think TikTok, if I'm right. Okay, let's proceed. The next sound we have is shh. Remember that SH sound I explained. For you to articulate the SH sound correctly, put your teeth together and say it slowly. Shh. Somebody says, I can't see your face clearly. Can you see it now? Can you see my face clearly now? I've already put on my light. So I believe you can see my face clearly now. Okay, there's need for more light. Okay, let me request for that. Just give me a few seconds. I've got another light. Is it better now? I've got another light. Is it better now? Let me know so I can proceed, please. Okay, I believe it's better now. I will just proceed to save time. Okay, so I was talking about the SH sound. Put your teeth together and say it slowly. Shh. So I can have it in words like shout. I can have it in dish. I can have it in harsh. Now, the last consonant sound that I have on this second row is j. Put your teeth together at the extreme. It could be your left extreme or your right extreme. Put the teeth together and try to say the sound of letter Z. J, 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 j. You have that word in words like beige, a color, beige. You can also have it when you have a word that has a vowel letter or letter R before the SION. In Nigeria, when we have words that ends with suffix SION, a lot of people pronounce them as Sean. Yes, in some words, feel free to pronounce SION as shun, 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 not Sean. But in some words, when you have a vowel letter before SION, you should pronounce SION as jeune, jeune, jeune. Also, when you have letter R before SION, you should also pronounce SION as jeune. Is this clear? I'll go over that again. When you have a vowel letter, letter A, letter I, letter E, letter O, letter U, when you have any of these vowel letters before SION, SION will sound jeune, 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 not Sean, jeune. Also, should you have letter R before SION, SION will also sound jeune. So I can have words like television. In the word television, I have letter I before SION. Because of the I, SION will sound jeune. I have another word like excursion. Excuse me. In the word excursion, I have letter R before SION. So because of that, SION will sound jeune. So let's go over these set of consonants again together. So the first is as in future, photo, enough, off. The second sound, v, video, voucher, of. The third sound, the voiceless th, bath, stick out your tongue, math, anthem. The next sound, the voiced th, smoothie, bathe, them. The next sound, December, taxi, base, basic. The next sound, z, zip, zebra, rose, rise, raise. The next sound, sh, shout, dish. I hope you're practicing along. Harsh. The last consonant sound on this roll, j, beige, television, excursion. Now let's learn the last set of consonant sound. And the first sound is mm. Mm. We have it in the word month, mouth, mother, murder. Month. So it's not happy new month. Remember, it has th. Happy new month. Month. Mouth. Not mouth. Mouth. It has th. Mother. Mother. Not mother. It has th also. Stick out your tongue. Mother. Murder, murder, not mother. So murder and mother do not have the same pronunciations. Mother, murder. The next sound we have is n. We can have it in words like nurse, not ness, nurse. You can have it in next, next. We have it in now, noun. A lot of people mispronounce N-O-W and N-O-U-N. N-O-W is now. N-O-U-N is noun. Now, N-O-W. Noun, N-O-U-N. Nurse, not ness. Nurse. Make it a long sound. Next. Now. Noun. Now the next consonant sound we have is mm. Mm. You need your nose to articulate that sound correctly. Mm. You can have it in words like king, sting. You can have it in bank. When you have letter N alone in a word, it sounds it makes the sound. But when you have letter G after letter N and G will start to sound Also, when you have letter K after letter N will also to sound So we have king, not king. There is no go there. King. Sting, not sting. It's sting. Bank, not bank. Bank. Say after me. King, sting, bank. Now the next sound I have is I can have it in words like heart. I can have it in husband, not husband. It's husband, husband. I can have it in house. Now, there are some words that have letter H when you spell them, but when you pronounce them, you should not pronounce the letter H. We call them silent H words. When you're pronouncing words with letter H, you have to be careful of silent H words. Because if you pronounce a word that is supposed to have silent H without silencing the H, then you might confuse your audience. Now, the word H-O-U-R is pronounced hour. The H is silent. Do not say hour. Don't pronounce the H. Don't say hour. Another word is air. Air, not hair. Another word is honor, not honor. Now, also, words that start with vowel letter. Some people add H sound to those words. You hear them say apple. There is no H in the word apple. When you spell the word apple, is there an H there? No. So when saying it, of course, do not add the H sound. Don't say hi. There's nothing like that. It's I without the H. So if you're one of those that when you pronounce words with H, when you pronounce words that start with vowel letter, it sounds like you have added the H sound to it. If you're one of those, make sure you do not add the H sound to it. Take out the H sound, hold your breath, and pronounce the words without the H. Don't say hour. We have spent 1 hour. It's 1 hour. Do not say the man is a honor man. It's not honor. There is no H there. The H is silent. Honor. Honor. Honor your husband, not honor your husband. In the word husband, the H is there. We must hear the H. But in the word honor, the H is silent. We should not hear the H. Of course, for words that start with vowel, don't say, I am a girl. No, say, I am a girl. I, there is no H in I. Don't say, I need orange. It's orange. There is no H in orange. So make sure that when you're pronouncing words that start with H, ask yourself, is the H silent or not? If the H is silent, do not pronounce the H. If the H is not silent, make sure you pronounce the H. Make sure we can hear the H. Also, when you're pronouncing words that start with vowel letter, never add a H sound to it. I hope that is clear. Now I'll proceed to the next sound. And the next sound is l. L. We can have it in love, not love. Love. Laugh. Love. Love. Laugh. Laugh. School, not school. The L should be heard. School. Put your tongue out. Let it touch the upper part of your teeth. School. Football, not football. Football. School. Laugh. Love. Now the next sound I have is r. R. I can have it in words like rich, river, restaurant, not restaurant. Restaurant, restaurant, not restaurant. I have the sound w, w, w. I can have it in words like window, window, not window. Window, shut the window, not shut the window. I can have it in which, which, which. I can have it in when, when. And the last consonant sound that I have is y. This sound looks like letter J, but remember it is not a letter, it's a sound. It's articulated y. I have it in words like yacht, not yatch. The C and H in this word is silent. Say yacht and not yatch. Yellow, not yellow. Yellow. Yahoo. It's not Yahoo. 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 Now let's go through the last set of consonant sounds again. The first, month. Say after me. Mouth. Put your tongue outside. Mother. Murder. Nurse. Next. Now. Noun. King. Sting. Bank. Hat. Husband. House. In these words, the H aren't silent. I didn't say aren't. I say aren't. I said aren't. The H aren't silent in this word, so they must be heard. Now let's go to words with silent H. The H must not be added. Also, words that start with vowels, the H must not be added. Apple, egg, ink. The next sound, love, laugh, school, rich, river, restaurant, window, which, when, yacht. The CH is silent. Yellow, Yahoo. So we have successfully gone through all the consonant sounds, all the 24 consonant sounds. Now, because of our time, I won't be able to go through all the vowel sounds. Remember, we're talking about the three P's, and we're still in the first P, which is practice with precision. But for you to practice, practice. So you want to practice restaurant and not restaurant. You want to practice yellow and not yellow. You want to practice husband and not husband, etc. That's why I took sounds. If you have gone through the instant diction training, all of these were treated. Everything were treated. Now I'll briefly go through the vowels. I'll briefly go through the sound. So how do you know when a sound is silent? Now, there are rules that you need to learn. I have an ebook called Silent Words Rules. It contains how to identify words that have silent A, silent B, silent C until silent Z. I have that ebook as bonuses for some people tonight. So in case you're here until the end and you're among them, you might get the ebook or you can buy it if you're not. And the person says, what of health? Health does not have silent H. The H must be heard. And the TH, you need to stick out your tongue. Health. Your tongue should be outside. Okay, let's move to Now let's move to the vowels. Now for the vowels, it is important for you to know that the vowels, they have long sounds and short sounds. And one of the things that would help you when you're speaking to make the right rhythm, you realize that when you're speaking in our native languages, we speak flat. We say something like, put it on the table. Flat. Put it on the table. If an English person wants to say that sentence, he has something like, put it on the table. Put it on the table. Why? Why do they sound like they're singing, kind of? And we sound flat. The features of our languages is flat. The major languages in Nigeria, we speak flat. Hausa speak flat, Igbo speak flat, Yoruba speaks flat. So when we want to speak, we use that same features from our native language to say the English language. And because of that, we sound off key, we sound wrong, we sound outdated, we sound bush, etc. It's not our fault. But of course, because English is our lingua franca, and because there's a saying that says that anything that must be done well. In fact, in our society, people respect people who speak English better. They look at them better. They feel like they're from another part of the world. They respect them more. They feel they're richer, etc., which is not always true. So I know that is one of the reasons why you're here, so that you can also speak English better. So what I want to tell you now, I've been saying this before, I will repeat it, is do not use the features of your native language to pronounce the English language. So one thing you need to pay attention to help you to be able to speak English the right way is the length of sounds. So that when you want to say, put it on the table, you're not saying, put it on the table, saying everything in the word the same way. In English, we do not speak with the same level of energy. Sometimes your energy needs to go up, it needs to come down, just like you're singing. It goes up, down, up, down, up, down. And one thing that would help you do that is by learning intonation. Intonation is the rise and fall of the pitch of your voice when you speak. The rise and fall of the pitch of your voice when you speak. Now, if you have watched the movie Jennifer, you realize that when Jennifer traveled, she and Adaku, when they returned back to Nigeria, they started speaking in a way that seemed like they're singing. And people were like, how do you sound so not nice? Why? Because when they were in America, they only focused on the intonation of the Americans. They only focused on, they didn't focus on the sound. Help you speak with a better intonation such that you will not sound fake. Remember the objective of this lesson, to speak well in a way that you will not sound fake. So one of the things you need to learn when it comes to intonation to help you not to sound fake is learning the length or paying attention to the length of the vowels. Now let's go learn the vowels briefly. Now, looking at the chart, you realize that some sounds have two dots. Some of these vowel sounds have two dots. Like this particular one here, it has two dots. This one does not have two dots. This one does not have. This one again has two dots. Now, those sounds, those symbols that have two dots, they are the long vowel sounds. And we have just five long vowel sounds, just five of them. The remaining 12 monophthongs, the monophthongs and the diphthongs make up the vowels. So out of the 12 monophthongs, five of them, just five of them are long sounds. The remaining seven are short sounds. So it means that when you're pronouncing a word, you must be able to identify the long sounds and the short sounds. The first step to identifying them is being able to identify the symbols, so that when you see a word that you do not know how to pronounce them, you can simply go to the dictionary. When you go to the dictionary, you would find the transcription of the word there. Once you find the transcription, words are transcribed using these sound symbols, all of these sound symbols that we're learning, the vowels and the consonants. Once you can identify these symbols, you can then read it. For example, if you're trying to pronounce the word, let's say you're trying to pronounce the word meat, you do not know how to pronounce it. If you go to the dictionary, before the dictionary will tell you the meaning of the word, you're going to see something like this. The dictionary will first tell you the part of speech. You're going to see noun in lowercase. After that, you would find something like this. Then the dictionary will now tell you the meaning. But because a lot of us do not know the meanings of these things, we just go straight to learning the meanings. Henceforth, when you're checking a word in the dictionary, do not go straight to the meaning. The first thing you must know about the word is what part of speech is it? And the second is how to say the word. Remember, your objective now is to say words correctly so that people can respect you more. People can give you what you deserve. I work with a lot of clients. I call them, they call themselves, what do they call themselves? First citizen clients. First citizen, there's a word they call themselves. Politicians that they feel they are the first citizens in Nigeria. There's a word they call themselves. I can't remember that word now. When they speak, you're like, really? How did you even get to this position? A lot of us that would say, is Tinubu speaking right? Is Barry speaking right? I laugh in British. If you're not there and you want to get there, one of the things you need to do is improve your pronunciation. I work with clients that pay me as high as 300,000 just for 6 weeks, and we meet twice a week to learn. You know why? Most of them, they have been denied promotions, they have been denied opportunities because of how they speak. Their organizations, their companies aren't proud of how they sound, so they cannot put them in the forefront to represent them, to be the ambassador. I'm working with a woman right now. When she sent me some YouTube videos to watch about how she does the presentations and how she sounded, I was like, really, if I knew you're this big, I'd have charged you more. I work with secretaries of state governments. I work with their wife. What I'm saying, I'm not trying to brag. I'm only saying that if you're here, do not wait until you lose opportunities before you start to pay attention to your pronunciations. I read computer engineering, my first degree. I am going through my second degree now, English education. And I tell people, if I had just stood with computer engineering in this Nigeria that we are, when I read computer engineering, I had poor grammar, poor pronunciation, terrible one, and poor vocabulary. Throughout my university days, I didn't make friends because I can't share my ideas confidently. I'm always shy to talk because I feel you will laugh at me when I open my mouth. If I am still at that stage now, I tell people I would not have achieved any of the things I have achieved. The way you speak, tell people how to carry you. You tell people what you deserve. Whether you're a teacher, you're a doctor, you're a lawyer, or you're just a seamstress, whatever it is you do, there's a way you speak that people will know that this person is worth more. They will just naturally respect you. There's a way you speak, there's a way you carry yourself that naturally they will just feel you're more than this. So do not joke with your communication skill. It's like a free ticket to attaining greater things in life. I'll go back to my lesson so I do not waste your time. So the first long sound I have here, the first vowel sound I have here is a long sound and it is articulated E. E, it's a long sound. Do not say E, say E. You can have it in words like sheep, fetus. Fetus is spelled Feotus. So it's not fortus or fiotus. Fetus. Fetus. It has a long E. Fetus. We have other words like please, not police. Police, please, please. I met a policeman. Policeman. Not I met a policeman. The O there is not sounding O. The O there sounds Please. I met a policeman. Pizza. Pizza. There is a game now that tells you to pronounce words. When you pronounce a word, the game kinds of move, it kind of move, it kind of move, it kind of move. I think the person who created the game didn't consider Afrikaans. So these days, I see people post on social media, especially on short YouTube videos. They play the game, and the game will tell them they are wrong because they didn't pronounce words correctly. So a lady was trying to pronounce pizza. The lady pronounced it as pizza, pizza, pizza. She pronounced it like 1 million times. She got tired and threw her phone down. At the end, people start to criticize those that made the game and all. The truth is, there is something called Nigerian English. It is there. When you study English in a university, there's a part called Nigerian English. The way we have American English, British English, we also have Indian English. English is a language, and a language can suit an environment. The way we have Lagos Yoruba, and we have Ogbomoso Yoruba, Ilorin Yoruba, the way we have the Anambra Igbo, we have the maybe a Nugu Igbo and etc. A place can decide to bring out their own language from a particular language. So yes, the English language does exist. But when we talk about standard language, the English language is not recognized as standard language. So there are some people that when they listen to you, for people that want to see IELTS exams, exams that deals with English proficiencies, there are some examiners that pay attention to how you pronounce. Right? There are some of them that do not pay attention. It depends. So if you're coming across an examiner that pay attention, or you're there to defend your doctorate project or master's project, there are some supervisors, they pay attention to pronunciation. In fact, there are some pastoral schools. I work with some pastors that will tell you, I'm doing this because my supervisors has asked that I do this before I graduate. There's some pastoral schools that would pay attention to your pronunciation, especially if your goal is to go global, not just to meet with Africans, but to meet with people outside Africans. I've met clients that will tell me I'm having my MSc and I'm the only African or I'm the only Nigerian in a class of 100, and I lose my confidence when it comes to answering questions or asking questions because they do not even understand what I'm saying. All of these things are real. They are real. I've had parents say, "Oh, we just left Nigeria, we traveled abroad, and my child's class teacher is telling her to work on her accent." A lot of people see it as racism. It's not racism. It's just the fact that, yes, Nigerian English exists, but it's not standard English. So it's not everyone that understands it. If you want to speak in a way that everyone understands you, it's either you speak the British English or the American English. Those are the two standard English that everyone can easily understand. So the next vowel sound that we have is A, A, A. And we can have it in words like inside. Don't say inside, it's inside. We can have it in ink, ink. Remember earlier when we were learning the consonant sounds, I mentioned that when you have letter N and you have letter K, when there's letter N before letter K, letter N will sound ink, not ink. The next vowel sound that we have is O, another short vowel sound. O. And we have it in words like good, not good, book, cook, foot, not food. O, it sounds O, like you're saying the letter. O-P-Q, O, good, book, cook. The next monophthong I have is a long monophthong. Ooh, ooh. You can have it in school. You can have it in noon. You can have it in pool. And so many other words. The next sound I have is a short sound. It doesn't have the two dots. Eh. I can have it in words like leopard, not leopard. Leopard, leopard. I can have it in pleasant, not pleasant. Pleasant, pleasant, not pleasant. The next sound is the sound I call the most significant sound in English, the schwa. The schwa is a sound that I have a course on that you need to take for about 5 days. Just the schwa alone. The schwa is a very important sound. Very important sound. A sound that if you practice and you master, you will sound like the native. Very great sound. It's a very weak sound. I like to call it the closed sound. Schwa. That's its technical name. And here is its symbol. Here is the schwa symbol. I believe you can see my cursor. Now you can have it in words like teacher. The E and R at the end of teacher sounds not teacher. Teacher, remember it's a closed sound. So when you want to pronounce it, you try to make sure that your mouth is closed. Teacher, do not open your mouth. Not teacher. Another example is again, not again. The first A in that word makes the schwa sound. Close your mouth and say again. Again, not again. Again. Now the next sound I have is a long sound, and it's Americans articulate it as You can have it in words like turn, turn around, not turn around. Turn around. You can have it in words like first. I finished first. I saw her first. You can have it in her. It's not her. It's not I saw her. I saw her. 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 I saw her. I saw her first. I saw her when she turned the car. Not I saw her when she turned the car. Turn, first, and so many other words. The next monophthong I have is O. Americans articulate it as R. Excuse me, please. You can have it in words like fork. Americans say fork. Never say feck. F-O-R-K is not pronounced feck. That is a wrong pronunciation. You can say fork or fork. You can also have it in always. I learn always. Learn has this sound. So it's not learn, it's learn. I learn always. I go to work. Work also has this sound. The sound in first and third. Work, not walk. I go to work always. W-O-R-K, work. But when you have W-A-L-K, it has this one, O. I believe you can see my cursor. W-O-R-K has this sound, work. W-A-L-K has the sound, O, walk. I walk to work always. I walk to work always. Let's go through the vowel sounds together. E, fetus. Say that. Please, pizza. E, inside. Ing. O, good. Book. Cook. Ooh, school. Noon. Pool. E, leopard. Pleasant. The sure. The closed sound. Do not open your mouth. Teacher. Again. Turn. First. Her. Work. Oh. Folk. Always. Walk. Now let's go through the last set of vowels and we move to the second P. Now the second P, the last set of vowels first. We have ah. For you to articulate this sound correctly, you need to open your mouth wide. Ah, ah, ah. As in apple, cat, math, E to C. Now the second sound here is another ah, but you do not open your mouth wide this time. Just open your mouth a bit. Ah. This one, ah. This one, ah. You can have it in words like cat, C-U-T. You can have it in under. You can have it in ankle. And so many other words. So letter U does not sound off. It's not up. It's not caught. It's not under. It's up. Cat. Under. Ankle. You're saying the sound of letter A, but you are not opening your mouth wide. You just opened your mouth a bit. Just open your mouth a bit. Now the next sound we have is ah. Ah. We can have it in words like cart. We can have it in aunt. We can have it in some. The long ah sound. So you have to take your time to say it. Ah, cart, aunt, some. The long sound. Now the last vowel sound here is oh. We can have it in orange. We can have it in pot. We can have it in was. In the word was, the S sounds like a Z. Now note that the R sound does not exist in American English. Americans will pronounce words with O using the long R sound. So an American will say orange, not orange. An American will say pot, not pot. E to C. So please say after me, ah, apple, cat, math, ah, cat, under, ankle, ah, cart, aunt, some, oh, orange, pot, was. Now let's see how the length of these vowels would contribute to your intonation. Now let's say you want to say a sentence like, I am a girl. Now in this sentence, I am a girl, the first word is a glide. We didn't learn about glides. Glides are diphthongs. Remember, the vowels contain 12 monophthongs and 8 diphthongs. These are the diphthongs, the ones with 2 symbols. We aren't going to learn those tonight. But then this word here is a diphthong. For you to pronounce a diphthong well, you must glide. To glide means you go slowly from the first sound to the second sound. You realize that the diphthongs have 2 symbols. One sound, another sound. So when you want to say this sound, for example, this is the I symbol. It has A and A. So when you want to say it, you go slowly from A to A. I, not I. So you cannot say I am a girl. No, it's I am. It's a glide. I. Now the second word in that sentence, has a short vowel. The third word, a short vowel. The last word, girl. One way to identify long vowels is to ask yourself, is there letter R after the vowel? If you have letter R after one vowel, most times the vowel sound will be a long sound. If you have letter R after two vowel letters, most times the sound is going to be a diphthong, a glide sound. So in this sentence, I have a mixture of a glide sound, a short sound, two short sounds, and one long sound. So if I want to say it, I must glide when I get to the glide sound. I must say it short when I get to the short sounds. And I must go long when I get to the long word. So listen to my reading. I am a girl. I am a girl. Not I am a girl. So I would say here, remember at the beginning, I told you what diction is not. Diction is not sounding fake. Diction is not speaking like someone else. It is pronouncing your words correctly in your accent, in your real voice. You do not have to change your voice to speak well. So I do not have to say, I am a girl before I speak with correct diction. Simply knowing where I need to glide, where I need to make it short, and where I need to make it long is enough for me to sound beautiful in my Nigerian accent. I am a girl. I didn't have to say, I am a girl. I am a girl. I don't need all of those. I do not need to change my voice. I do not need it. Simply identifying what is key will help me speak better. Let's take one more example and we move to the next thing. And that example will be today is Sunday. Now, in this word, in this sentence, the first word is today. Today. Today has two syllables. The first syllable in today has a short sound, and the second syllable has a glide sound. A. This right here is the A symbol. This is the A symbol. A. This is a symbol. Today, I need to glide. Is. The S in is makes the Z sound. Is. Today is Sunday. Sun. Remember, letter U does not sound O, so it's not son, it's sun. Sunday. Day. It has the A sound again. Today is Sunday, not today is Sunday. Today is Sunday, not today is Sunday. So for you to speak with authentic intonation, correct intonation, you must pay attention to the sounds. You cannot have a great intonation without paying attention to the sound. When you meet someone and you say the person is speaking phone, most of them, they do not have the knowledge of the sound. They only try to sing song to sound like they are using the correct intonation. You hear something like, my name is Bukola. Today, I'd like to come to your office. That is not correct diction. My name is Bukola. Today, I would like to come to your office. Clarity. Speak clearly. Let's hear what you're saying. Open your mouth. Let's hear you. Clarity is part of speaking with correct diction. It's not about faking. It's not about turning your head and your neck like you want to break, or people do all sorts in the name of diction, and it just annoys me. I'm sorry if my voice is becoming too hard. This part of diction annoys me a lot. When you see videos online, you meet people, they speak in a funny way, all in the name to impress you or to sound like they're tush or something. Diction isn't about being tush. Diction is about respecting the language. And when you respect the language, people automatically respect you. So what exactly is this intonation I am talking about? In simple terms, intonation is the rise and fall of the tone of a voice when you speak. Intonation is the rise and fall of the tone of your voice when you speak. So in English, unlike our native languages, we do not speak flat. Sometimes your tone needs to go up, sometimes it needs to come down. Let's look at this short reading. An average Nigerian will read this like this. What is the matter? I lost my key. Which key? My car key. An average Nigerian would have such conversation. But because you're here, I do not expect you to sound that way again. When you're in intonation, when you're asking a question that starts with WH, you're expected to use a falling tone. Your voice is supposed to fall. Can you see the arrow? At the end of such question. Why? Because the question is starting with WH. What's the matter? Not what's the matter. What's the matter? Another thing is the word matter as a short sound here and another short sound here. Matter, not matter. What's the, stick out your tongue because of the TH here. What's the matter? I lost my keys. I lost my keys is a statement. When you're making a statement, you're also expected to use a falling intonation. Statements are things that just inform us. I'm tired. I'm learning. I need to go now. Not I need to go now. I am tired. I am learning. No. Use a falling intonation. I'm tired. I'm going. I need to go now. Statement. The next conversation says, which keys? Another WH question. Remember, a WH question is a question that starts with WH word. Which keys? My car keys. My car keys is another statement. So let's read together. Say after me. What's the matter? Make sure your tongue is outside when you get to THE. What's the matter? I lost my keys. Which keys? My car keys. Very well. Now remember, intonation is a rise and fall of the tone of your voice when you speak. Now that is about falling intonation. Now we also have rising intonation. We use rising intonation, for example, when you're asking a yes or no question. A yes or no question is a question that when you ask, the person you're asking will say yes or no. For example, are you learning? Not, are you learning? Are you learning? Yes, I am learning. What are you learning? What are you learning now is a WH question. So you fall. What are you learning? Excuse me. Another yes or no question. Have you eaten today? Have you eaten today? Have you eaten today? Not have you eaten today? Have you eaten today? Not have you eaten today? Yes or no questions. So when it comes to intonation, sometimes your voice goes up, sometimes your voice comes down. So for your voice to go up, when you're asking yes or no question, at the end of such question, your voice should go up. When you're greeting with a title, good morning, Diction Queen, your voice goes up at the end. Diction Queen, good morning, sir. Not good morning, sir. When you get to the office tomorrow, you're not saying good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am. You're greeting, and there is a title, ma'am, sir. Names of people are title. Your voice should go up. Your voice should also go up when you're listing things. Ma'am, I need a pen, a pencil, and a book. Not, ma'am, I need a pen, a pencil, and a book. Ma'am, when you're addressing a woman that is not your mother, please do not say ma. Ma, according to the dictionary, is a special word for your mother. It's only your mother you should use the word ma for. If you're talking to any other woman that is not your mother, do not say ma. Say madam. Say ma'am. Ma'am, I need a pencil, pen, and a book. You're listing things. Your voice goes up. And so many other times where you need to use the rising intonation. For the falling intonation, you use it when you're approaching a full stop. So you're taking a full stop, you use the falling intonation. you need to use a falling tone. For example, on my way to the office, I saw Mark. I saw Mark. My voice comes down. Because if I write that down, there's going to be a full stop at the end of that sentence. Excuse me. Another time where you should use a rising intonation or okay, falling intonation. Another time where you should use a falling intonation is when you're asking a WH question. A WH question is a question that starts with WH words. For example, what is your name? Where have you been? What do you want? How may I help you, sir? So somebody walks into your office, you're not saying, how may I help you? How may I help you? How may I help you, please? It's a WH question. Somebody's already asking, how much for the 5-day short course? Okay, I will talk about that at the end. I do not want to divert the class. I would answer your questions at the end. I'll talk about that, everything that it entails, you learn about it. So that is it about intonation. There is a lot to learn about intonation. Thank you for liking me. Thank you so much. I always speak with so much energy when it comes to diction. Do not mind me. I appreciate you. Okay. What was I saying earlier? So just like the sounds, we couldn't finish learning the sounds. I can also completely talk about intonation in this webinar. So I have to stop here and move to what's next, which is word stress. Remember, we're talking about 3 P's, but it's still the first P. Why am I talking about these things? Because practice is key. But when you practice and you practice the wrong thing, you're going to get a different result. The result I want you to get is a result of you speaking better, moving from point A to point B. The truth is, everything we have learned today, you might not remember everything. That is the truth. And that's why we would post the replay for you. But then, the few ones you can remember, please practice with precision. The difference between the diction queen and any other person around, or should I say my client, is that I have practiced for years. I have been practicing my communication skill for over 5 years. I started this journey in 2018. 2018. And there was a time in my life, my dad, my mom, my siblings says, aren't you tired of attending courses? Aren't you tired of attending lessons? It was after I've attended almost all classes. That was when I realized that the same thing you would keep learning in a different way. But one thing stood out, practice. If you attend 1,000,001 courses and you do not practice, believe me, you would remain the same. You would just keep wasting money. So practice is key. Practice is key. And that's the one thing I do for people in my academy. As much as you've learned, you must practice. If you do not practice, I kick you out of the academy because I only want people that want to transform, that want to change, not people that just want to know it in their head. There are some people here, they can identify all the 44 sounds, but when they speak, they still speak like an average Nigerian. Why? Because they have refused to practice. Practice is key. It is key. It is key. It is key. Do not joke with it. When you start to practice, people will laugh at you, people will bully you, but do not look at them. Do not mind them. You have a goal. You're going somewhere. You're going somewhere. Stay focused. So back to stress. What exactly is word stress? In English, when we have a word that has more than one syllable, we are expected to stress one of those syllables. For example, if I have the word table, table has 2 syllables. Table, 2 syllables. As a Nigerian, I might say tebu. I might say the 2 syllables together. Tebu. I would say it the same way. Tebu. That is wrong. But for you to say correctly, a part of it must be stressed. And the correct part to be stressed is the first part. So the first part has to be said louder. Oh. You can't see please? Excuse me, let me get power. Let me get source of light. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. I need to share my screen. Thank you, Mashud. Like I said, I'd like to be part of your academy. Yes, I'll talk about the academy when at the end of this course for those that like to be part. You're welcome. We'll love to have you as well. Okay, I believe you. So when you have a word that has more than one syllable in English, a part of that word must be stressed. So that's why I should not say inside. I should say inside. I should not say success. I should say success. And so many other words. I should not say challenge. The right thing to say is challenge. I should not say Wednesday. The right thing to say is Wednesday, among others. So you also need to can you hear me now? I didn't know I was off for a while now. I just realized it. Please, can you hear me? I'm sorry, I just realized I can't hear you, Charity, Beatrice, Emeka. I just realized that. Can you still hear me? Can you hear me now? Okay, thank you, Folashade. Oh, Folakemi. I want to share my screen. So let me share it and see if you can hear me. I think it was at that point I lost the thing earlier and had gone quite far. I didn't even know I was talking to myself. Please, can you see my screen now? Can you see my slides? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Okay, thank you, Babatunde. So I'll proceed now. So I was talking about word stress. I said that in English, when you have a word that has more than one syllable, one of the syllable, at least one of the syllables that that word have must be stressed. To stress a word means to say the word louder, longer, and clearer. To stress a word means to say the word louder, longer, and clearer. So if I have the word table, the word table has two syllables. Table. For me to say that word correctly, apart from articulating the sounds correctly, like we learned earlier, I must also stress a part of the syllable since it has two syllables. So, how do I know the part of the syllable to stress? I need to learn stress rules. I mentioned that there are over 20 stress rules that you must learn. And that is one of the things we do in the academy. You learn the stress rules, you learn and practice it. But for tonight, I can't go through all the rules, but I'm just going to talk briefly about stress. So, in the word table, a rule says that when you have a word that has two syllables and the word is a noun, if you want to pronounce such words, you're expected to stress the first part of such words. Table. So it means that the first part, te, you say louder, longer, and clearer. So on my screen, I have some word examples that I want us to learn how to pronounce them. The first one I have is photograph. Photograph. In that word, I'm stressing the first syllable. Photograph has three syllables. Photograph. Remember, I should not say these three syllables with the same energy. If I do that, it means that I'm speaking the English language like I will speak my native languages, but that is not allowed. So what I need to do is to speak English like English. And to do that, I must stress the first syllable. Photograph, not photograph. Another example, photography. Photography. In photography, it also has three syllables. Photography, okay, it has four syllables. Now the stress has moved from the syllable. Photography. The third word, graphic. Graphic. And this, I'm stressing the third, photographic. Photographic. So these are three words that have the same root word, but are all pronounced differently. So for you to understand this better, you must learn stress rules. Another example of word I have is pencil. Pencil, just like table, is a noun and it has two syllables. Remember that rule. If a word is a noun and it has two syllables, you should stress the first part. Pencil. Pen must be said louder, longer, and clearer. Committee. 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 I'm stressing the last part. So it's not committee, it's committee. I'm one of the committee for the harvest celebration. Committee, not committee. Volunteer. Volunteer. I'd like to volunteer for the event, not I'd like to volunteer for the event. Canada. Canada. I'm stressing the first part, not Canada. Society, society, not society. Information, information, not information. Please say the words with me. Photograph, photograph, photographic, photographic, photography, photographic, photographic, pencil, pencil, committee, committee, volunteer, volunteer, Canada, Canada, society, society, information, information. So remember, we are talking about the first P, practice, practice, practice. Now you have a basic knowledge of the right thing to practice. Now, the next question is, how do I practice? I'd recommend two things for you to practice. The first way to practice is to listen more. I talked about I talked about the levels of communication earlier. I said you need to speak before you write. Now, before you speak, you need to listen. So when you talk about the hierarchy of communication, first is listening, speaking, writing, listening, speaking, reading, writing. Writing comes last, in fact. That's why when you give birth to a child, the child will listen for months before the child starts to say what you're saying, speaking. Then later the child goes to school to learn reading and writing, right? So it's a level. So the first thing you want to do to help you speak better is to listen more so you can hear the difference. You can listen and hear the difference. Somebody said, "Can I choose what to stress?" No, you have to learn stress rules. And the stress rules that guides you on what to stress. If you decide to choose what to stress and I decide to choose what to stress, there'll be a lot of confusion. So there's should I say a recommended way of pronouncing all the words in English, but we can't learn all of them. So the easiest way is to learn the rules and you apply the rules when you see such words. So you cannot choose what to stress. So back to what you should do to help you speak more. Listen more. You can find audio resources that you can listen to, like audiobooks, movies. Listen to how they speak, how the native speaks, the British native speakers, how they speak, the American native speakers, how they speak. It depends on which one you want to try and speak, and trying to sound like them. Listen more. One of the things we do in the academy is we provide videos every day in the WhatsApp group where you learn new pronunciations, you listen to them, and you mimic it. Also, on the e-learning platform, we have daily lessons. Every day, there's a short lesson for you to learn. These lessons are less than 10 minutes. You can learn them anytime during the day, whether before you go to work, at work, when you come back at work, midnight, anytime that is convenient for you. You learn from these lessons, you listen to them, and we ask that you do a voice note saying what you have listened to back. How way you're practicing what you're doing, what you've learned. Every day we do this. Then you record yourself, right? In the academy, we ask you to record yourself. Then you send it to our assignment where we listen to what you have recorded and give feedback. Now, if you're doing this yourself, nobody will give you feedback. And the fact that you're not even a professional around it, it is difficult for you to know what is right, what is wrong. So this says, can you throw more light on sentence stress? No, please. I can't do that here. So much and I can go into sentence stress. Sorry, the network is acting up. I'm sorry, I cannot throw more light on sentence stress. It's one of the topics we teach in the academy. Right here, I can do that. It's quite a lot. Okay, where was I? Back to what I was saying. So record yourself. For example, in our academy, you record yourself every day, you send it to the group, we listen to you and give feedback on what you have done rightly, the words you pronounced rightly, the words you didn't pronounce. We pronounce them for you, ask you to do that again. That way you are improving. So if you can do this for yourself as well, feel free. It's fine. What is important is to get results. Now let's move to the second P. Remember, we are learning 3 Ps. This is the second P. I'm just going to rush over this so that we can be done before 9:30. Now, the second P talks about patience. Now, before I go to the second P, I'd like to hear from you. I'd like to read from you so I can also catch my breath. Please, I'd like you to go to the group where you got the link to join in this lessons. Let me know if you're learning. Let me know. Let me read your feedback. Let me know if you're learning. Let me know how much this is helping you. It's a C. Please go to the WhatsApp group because I can see a lot of people are complaining here. For some of us that are here, please go to the WhatsApp group and tell me how this class is going. Tell me what you're feeling about this class. If it is worth your time, if it is worth the 1,000 page, if you'd recommend this to anyone, please go to the WhatsApp group. Let me read your feedback before I proceed. Please go to the WhatsApp group. The WhatsApp group where you got the link to this class. Tell me how the class has been. If it's worth your time, if it's worth your energy, your data, if it's worth the 1,000 you've paid, or if it's worth more, I'd like to read from you. Please go to the group. Let's do that fast so we can proceed. I want us to round off before 9:30, or let's say by 9:30. So please go to the group. We have about just 10 minutes to go. Go to the group and tell me how this class is going. I'm waiting. We're about, how many are we? About 60 something. Oh, God. Somebody said I can no longer hear you. Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? Okay, thank you for me. Because a lot of person I can't hear you. So I said that you should go to the WhatsApp group where you got the link and tell me how the class is going. If the class is worth the 1,000 you've paid, if it is worth more, if you're learning, if it's worth your data, just write the experience in the WhatsApp group. Quickly do that so we can continue. Okay, somebody already made comments. Thank you. She said, wow, you're amazing, ma'am. Very interesting and enlightening. I appreciate your feedback. I'll wait others so I can continue. Somebody says, thanks a lot for your teaching. I can hear you. You're welcome. I appreciate your feedback. I'll wait others. Someone says, I must confess you are a tutor. Thank you. Somebody said, thank you, Diction Queen. I'm really learning a lot from the 3Ps lesson. From tomorrow, I'll definitely speak with more confidence. I appreciate. God bless you richly. Amen. I'll wait more feedback so we can proceed. How can I speak fluency? What do you mean fluency? I wait other feedback. Somebody says she's one of the best. In fact, I'm following many things for the learning experience. Thank you. I appreciate you. So I'll proceed now. Now, the second P is patience. Now, as much as I've said this, I remembered I mentioned that I started this journey in 2018. It means I have practiced for over 5 years now. So you have to be patient. Do not feel like, oh, I've attended a class tonight, so I need to start sounding like the diction queen. It doesn't work like magic. It's not magical. It's not magical. It's not like say you have to run a business for at least 5 years before you can be successful. It's true. Same with speaking. I'm not saying that you have to learn for 5 years. I'm not saying you have to practice for 5 years. It's a journey, a personal journey. For some people, it's less. For some people, it could take more. What I'm saying is be patient with yourself. Do not be too hard on yourself. But while you're being patient with yourself, make sure you're making progress. One of the things I hate in my life is being stagnant. I want to move. I do not want to be in the same place for years. I want to move. So while you are being patient, while you understand that mastering pronunciation and improving your pronunciation takes time and consistent effort, make sure you're not stagnant. Make sure that every day there is something new about how you pronounce your words. Yesterday or today, you have learned that it's not chocolate, it's chocolate. So it means that tomorrow you do not want to say chocolate again, you want to say chocolate. When you watch this video again, maybe next week Sunday, you would pick another word. It's not fortus, it's fetus. You want to pronounce that word that correctly again. So you do not want to remain the way you are. You want to follow the Diction Queen on social media, on Facebook, on wherever. You want to learn how I pronounce words. You want to join the academy so that every day you can learn the pronunciation of one or two new words. And every day you want to use them. You want to practice them. You want to say that to them. Etc. So patience is key. Now, the third P, which is the last P, talks about persistence. What is the dictionary meaning of persistence? When they say, oh, one of the things I love about that lady is she's persistent. What does it mean to be persistent? What does it mean? It simply means to continue to exist, to continue to do something, to continue to be in action of something, even though that thing is difficult, to continue to put effort. A lot of us, my mom will say that if it's about how much work you have done, she's supposed to be the richest woman on earth. But even though she's not yet rich as she wants, she will keep working. She wakes up every day and still do one thing or the other. She's persistent. So, as much as you want to speak rightly, if you have not got to where you want to be, you do not want to get tired and lose courage and say, oh, I would stop attending classes, I'll stop following diction instructors, I'll stop this, I'll stop that. Instead, you want to keep doing what you're doing that is helping you improve. You want to be persistent about it while practicing. That is why I said the most important P in these P's is practice. While you know that it takes time, while you're persistent about it, keep practicing. If you're just learning and not practicing, nothing would happen. You have to learn and practice. So you want to make pronunciation practice a regular part of your learning routine, of your daily routine. Now, how do you practice? One of the things you can do again is to shadow. To shadow means you listen to a voice note or video of someone and you try to say what they have said the same way. I explained earlier that is one of the things we do in the academy. If you'd like to belong to one of such community, feel free to join us. Another thing you could do is to practice minimal pairs. Minimal pairs talks about two words that sound alike. So, for example, you want to practice how to say the word please and please. The word please and please. Let me write them out. This words Please and Police. The first word is please. Please. And the second is please. 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 These words sound alike. So you want to practice other words like that sound alike. Another thing is you want to find a language partner, someone you can practice with. And that is another thing that is available in the academy. Every day, there's someone in the academy that listens to what you have practiced, what you have submitted, your voice note, and returns, sends another voice note or leave a feedback telling you, oh, you pronounced this one well, but you didn't pronounce that one well. Can you do it again? Do it this way. Open your mouth more. Close your mouth more. Oh, you said it this way. You could have said it that way. Also, on Saturdays in our academy, we meet by 8 p.m. to have such conversation. Now, for the Saturday class, we use Zoom, where you can speak and I can speak. For this class, for example, I can only read your comments. In the academy, every Saturday by 8 p.m., we have a class where we meet together, we pick a particular topic, maybe a particular sound or stress or intonation, something around everything we've learned today. We practice it together. I say it, you say it. I listen to you say it, I give feedback immediately right there on the Zoom call. Each person gets feedback. Aside from the daily feedback each person gets, you also get feedback during Saturday, on Saturdays, where we have, excuse me, you also get feedback on Saturdays where we have a Zoom meeting where I can see you, you can see me, you can hear me, I can hear you. You get the opportunity to speak. So this is all about the 3 P's. Now that you have learned the 3 P's, now that you know what you should do, what you should not do, what you need to do, remember, practice is key. I must let you know that knowing is not enough. But of course, you must know and master. While I was talking earlier, I mentioned the part of mastering. But while you're on your way to mastery, you must keep practicing. You must master. So, in the 6 Weeks Diction Mastery Academy, you will not just learn all you need to be able to pronounce your words elegantly and speak English in a way that people would respect you more, but you will also master the art of eloquent speaking skill. You'd also have the opportunity to join an online platform that connects language learners, where you could decide to say, oh, I need a language partner. Can I get someone who is available? We can always have a call every day. Aside from that, we already have a language coach that is available every day from 6 p.m. in the evening to listen to your voice notes, reply your voice notes, tell you what you have done wrong, tell you what you have done nicely, correct you, ask you to do it again, and you do that again. And of course, on Saturday, you get real time feedback via our Zoom meetings every Saturdays at 8 p.m. on your pronunciation and practice. So, if you desire to change how you speak in 6 weeks, then I encourage you to join the academy. At the academy, the name of the academy is Diction Mastery Academy. At the Diction Mastery Academy, you will enhance your communication abilities to the point where your words will start to command attention. Remember, I mentioned earlier, it is not about faking it. It is not about faking it. It's not about sounding for, oh, no. It is about speaking English the way it should be spoken, and you start to command attention. People start to see you in a better light, and they feel like this person needs more. This person is worth more, and they respect you more and give you more. If you want to skyrocket your confidence such that you can talk to anyone, anywhere, at any time confidently. One of my coaches will say, diction queen, small but mighty. If you see me, I'm petite in size, but really, if you're as tall as Goliath, I can speak to you in a way that I will sway you. You will be impressed and you will listen to me. And in fact, give me what I want. So if you want to experience that and elevate your professional image to new heights, then you should be in the 6 Weeks Diction Mastery Academy. Inside the 6 Week Diction Mastery Academy, we ensure personalized attention, where we give you we closely track your progress from beginning to the end. All you need to do is enroll for the academy, follow the lessons, and you would see results. If you do not follow the lessons, you won't see results. That's the truth. You have to follow the lessons. You have to do what I recommend. When we listen to your voice notes and give feedback, and I ask you to do this, do that, you have to do it. If you do it, I guarantee you in 6 weeks, you will speak better. I guarantee you. In fact, after 6 weeks, if you follow everything we ask you to do and you do not get better, I would refund your money. The money you use in enrolling for the 6 Week Diction Master Academy, I would refund you. Right now, we have over 1,200 people in the academy, and we have never refunded for once. For once. Now, here is what you get in the academy. One, you would have a lifetime access to the e-learning platform. The e-learning platform is a platform where you can access with your phone. You don't need a laptop. You don't even need to download any app. So with your phone, you can access it, and all you need is your email and password. So even when you change your phone or your phone got missing or something happens, if you can remember your email and password, you can have access to the e-learning platform again for life. In the e-learning platform, we have 55 practical training sessions every day, Mondays to Fridays, at your convenient time, at any time that works for you, early in the morning, late at night, midnight, any time that is convenient for you. You go on the e-learning platform, you learn practical lessons. You learn practical lessons that would help you speak better. And after each lessons, these lessons are less than 10 minutes. After each lessons, you would have access to a quiz where you would send voice notes as assignment to the group. And by 6 p.m. every day, would attend to the assignment you've submitted. We give you feedback and say, oh, you pronounced this rightly. You didn't pronounce this one well. Can you pronounce it again? Open your mouth more when you want to pronounce it. This is how it is being pronounced. We give feedback, constructive feedback. We do not criticize because we are not there to scare you. We're there to help you speak better. And on Saturdays, we meet every Saturdays for live training sessions where we have interactive engagement. You talk, I talk. I see you, you see me. You hear my voice, I hear your voice. We give live correction there. So aside from you recording your voice Mondays to Fridays and Saturdays, we give you things to read, to talk about. We give different topics. We have conversations, and we correct you right there in a way that you would not feel being rude to or feel bad about. Nobody laughs at anyone. We are all there to learn. And then you'd have access to my private WhatsApp group where you can ask any questions. And of course, we have people from different part of the world in the academy. You can also network with people. We also have an alumni group for those that have completed the course, but they still want to learn. We have an alumni group where we all meet, of course, and have conversations once in a while. Plus, you get unlimited support from the Diction Queen. For example, recently somebody sent me a message that in a school, in an organization where she's working, she needed to submit a performance something. They do that every end of the year, and she needed to include a certificate. Unfortunately, she wasn't done with the course. And if you're not done with the course, we cannot give you a certificate. All we had to do was issue her a to whom letter. Our certificate is recognized nationwide. You can use it for your organizations, your school, anywhere. If you're not done with the course, if we check your progress and we see that you're consistent, we can give you a to whom letter to back up that, yes, you attended this course, but you're still in progress. So we run the academy just like a proper school. We are available to attend to your complaints, to help, to support you if you have challenges, to ask questions, and of course, to help you practice, which is our key core. That is one thing that differentiates the 6 Week Diction Mastery Academy from any other diction course you would find anywhere. We are big on transformation. We understand that it is transformation that would help our clients to get transformed. And what we sell is transformation, not even the learning. It is the transformation. It is when you change that we are happy. You can go on my social media platform. We post videos of people from the 6th Edition Mastery Academy every now and then because we're proud of their transformation. We should be able to post your videos. We should be able to say, oh, she was my client at a point in time. So all you need to do is attend the academy and follow the lessons. Now, how does it work? Just 4 steps. The first thing is to register for the academy. Immediately you register, you get your login to start the course. You get your login to the e-learning platform. Then you start your lessons. It's a self-paced course. You start your lessons immediately. You jump on the live sessions every Saturdays with me. You ask questions. You share your challenges. You share some of the challenges you're going through. As you're practicing daily, we give feedback. We help you overcome the challenges. We support you through the way. Now, to join the Diction Mastery Academy, all you need is $65, and that is about 90,000 naira. But because you're still here, remember I said that those that are here would get bonuses. So because you're still here, you would not even have to pay up to 50% of $65. You won't have to pay 45,000 naira. Instead, you would get into the access tonight for just 30,999 naira. That is about 68% off. Plus, I will give you can video me at this point. You can do a screen record, I can do a screenshot. I always say that when I get to this point. If you go through the 6 weeks Diction Mastery Academy and you do not get results, you can video this part, you can record this part. Ask for your money and I would give you a complete refund. The amount you have paid, I'll send it back to you. If you enroll in the academy, you go through the lessons, you do everything we ask you to do, and you do not get results. Nothing changes about how you speak. I will refund your money. I'll send back your money to you. You can quote me with this anywhere, anytime. Register, follow the lessons, do everything we ask you to do, practice, follow our steps, and you do not get results, I will refund you. You can quote me with this anywhere, anytime. So the academy comes with a complete refund assurance. In addition to the bonus I already gave earlier, you would also have access to some other bonuses. You have access to 20 short pronunciation videos. I sell these videos for 20,000 naira. These videos are available on Seller if you need them. It's 20,000 naira. But if you're attending the academy, you will get it for free. You'd also get my vocabulary development PDF. This PDF works for people that when they want to talk, they know what they want to say, but they do not have the right word to use. This vocabulary development PDF would help you. This is sold for 3,500 naira. You'd also get my video on how to never be at a loss for word, such that when you're speaking, the truth is, when people tell you, I am never at a loss for word, it's a lie. Every time you're speaking, there's a point you get to where you would be at a loss for word. Somehow you wouldn't just find the right word to use, but there are strategies to use such that the people listening to you would not know. That was what I explained in this video, the strategies to use when you're speaking and you got to a point where you're not sure what to say or you just need to take a break. This video is sold, it was a webinar like this, and when we did it, it was 7,500 naira. But if you're enrolling the academy, you get it for free. You'd also get my Know Your Silent ebook. This was the ebook I talked about. It contains all the how to know the silent word, how to know when letter A is silent in words, when letter B is silent in words, when letter C is silent in words, up to letter Z. This book is sold 2,500 naira, but if you're enrolling in the academy, you get it for free. You'd also get my ebook on English punctuation marks. Some of us, we do not know how to use punctuation marks when we write. You'll get this book for free as well. You'd also get my ebook on 100 common grammatical errors and correction. I tell people, what is beautiful diction when you have poor grammar? What is great diction when your grammar is filled with errors? So to help you improve your grammar, get this ebook for free as well. You'd also get another ebook on grammar, 10 commonly misused expressions. And lastly, you get a video on how to earn with your diction skill. Whether you're a teacher, you're a doctor, you're a politician, you're a pastor, there are things that you can do that would make it obvious to people that this person has upgraded. And people can ask to give you more without even asking. The strategies to do. Those are what I shared in this video, and you'd also get it for free. All these bonuses make a total of 82,000 naira. But if you enroll in the 6-week Diction Mastery Academy tonight, only those that enroll tonight, please, you're going to get all these bonuses for free. Plus, you would still get my complete refund assurance. Meaning, if you enroll, you follow the lessons, you do what I ask you to do, and you do not get results, I will refund you. Complete refund. I will refund you completely. Complete refund. Okay, for Ghanaians, the fee is 230 cedis. 230 cedis. You can send a WhatsApp message. We will send you the account number to send if you're a Ghanaian. 230 Ghana cedis. So the standard cost of the academy is 90,000. The bonuses I'm giving you is 82,000. But you're getting all of these for just 30,999 naira tonight. Plus all the bonuses and the complete refund insurance. That is if you make your payment tonight. Now, this is feedback from someone who enrolled from Kenya. This woman enrolled from Kenya, and here is a feedback. She said, sorry, I'm trying to take this out. She said, am I pressing? Oh, please leave to stress me. Okay, can you? I believe you can see this now. Okay, this feedback was from someone from Kenya, but said the next feedback. Okay, this is another person, and this person said, I blah 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 blah. Let me just start from the part. I'm just going to start. Go. You can read it yourself. You can do a screenshot, but you don't want to bore you. I'm just going to go to the part that I want you to know. It says, I've benefited a lot from the class, from the concluded class. Honestly, I can't afford to lose your class for anything. I'm more than happy. God bless you. The reason, not, let me see if this feedback is back. Okay, this feedback is back. The feedback from the person from Kenya. She said, the class has been an insightful one. What excites me is how you carry yourself scared of making mistakes. It was 2 weeks in training when I emerged the best speaker in a debate competition. While practicing, I heard your voice in my head pronouncing those words correctly. This training is for anyone who is ready, not just to speak right, but speak well. Blah, 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 blah. She mentioned her name. You can Google her or you can read more about her on Facebook to be know that this is from real people. We didn't just screenshot them anywhere. Now, this person said, as a diction teacher, this person was a diction teacher before she enrolled. She said, I saw the need to develop my priorities around and blah, 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 blah. Among the courses I enrolled into this 2024, Fluent Speech is the best. Look at it. That is the last paragraph. You can read from there. This is another person. Hmm, I think it was a continuation of that part. Okay, this is another person. The person said, the diction queen, you are a godsend. My colleagues are already noticing my diction. I'm glad I met you after wasting lots of money on diction courses that didn't give me result. There are lots of testimonials. There are lots and lots. Go on my social media platforms, go on Google. You can even go on our website. Our website is www.fluentspeech.ng.com. That's our website. There are lots of feedbacks there that you can read. Now, interestingly, I have a special offer for the first 20 people that would enroll tonight. So, to be one of the first 20 people to enroll tonight and enjoy my massive discount, I want you to get your phones ready as I reveal the account details. So, instead of paying 30,999 naira that I mentioned earlier, just 20 people will be given opportunity to pay 20,999 naira. With 20,999 naira, you'll still have access to everything I've mentioned. You would have access to our e-learning platform, a lifetime access for our on our e-learning platform. You'd also be able to practice with us every Saturdays for 6 weeks, and you get daily feedback. Every day you get access to the lessons. You submit your lessons. We attend to your lessons by 6 p.m. and we send feedback for you to work on every day for 6 weeks. And also, of course, you will get all the bonuses I mentioned earlier, all the video bonuses I mentioned earlier. That is, if you enroll tonight. You'd also get the complete refund assurance. So if after the 6 weeks you do not get results, you can record my voice at this point. If after the 6 weeks, if you follow the lessons, do what I ask you to do, and you do not get results, I would refund you the money you have paid, 20,999 naira. Now remember, this is just for 20 people. Once we get 20 people, the fee goes back to 30,999 naira. So if you're here and you want to join the academy, where you would not just learn but practice. Make your payment into the UBA account on the screen right now. 20,999 naira right now. Once we get 20 people, the fee goes back to 30,999 naira. And remember, after tonight, if you're paying after tonight, you would have to pay 30,999 naira, plus you would not have access to all my bonuses. If I were you, I'm saving over, that's about 10,000, I'm saving 10,000 naira. So if I'm really interested, if I want to move from where I am to a part, to a point where I speak English better, and that can help me to get a promotion, or that can help me to earn more, or that can help me to make people respect me more, and that can give me that confidence that I need to speak anywhere, anytime, then I will make that payment right now. Save myself 10,000 naira, save myself embarrassment from poor pronunciation, and of course, be a better person and still save money. So this offer is just let for just 20 people. Once we get 20 people, the fee goes back to 30,999 naira. So if you have made your payment, please send your receipt to the group. The admins are in the group already, counting how many people have paid. So once we get 20 people, any other person that pays after then would have to pay 30,999 naira. So if you want to be that, you can go ahead and do that. Somebody said, all these books, do we get them after completing the course or as you register? These books are already in the group. All of these things, the link to get them are all in our group already. So once you get in the group, you can access them. I can decide to wait till when you're done with your course. It depends on you. Somebody said, oh, okay, I've attended to that. Any other question? Okay, as it pops up, I will do. Okay, someone says, I got enrolled and didn't get access to this. It depends on when you got enrolled. Not everybody who is enrolled on Master Academy that have access to the ebook, that have access to the bonuses. Like I said, it's only for those that have paid tonight. So it depends on when you're enrolled. Maybe when you're enrolled, the bonuses aren't available at that time. So the bonuses are only given to specific people. We do not give out the bonuses every time, or the bonuses aren't for everyone in the academy. It depends on when you make your payment. So the bonuses is only for those that are making their payment tonight and are getting access tonight. Now, if you have questions about everything we've learned, or you have questions about the Diction Master Academy, please feel free to ask so that I can end the lessons. If you have questions about the 6 Diction Master Academy, or you have questions about what we have learned so far, please feel free to ask. Feel free to ask. If you're in the 6 Diction Master Academy, you can also leave your feedback. You can you can tell us how the academy is going. Let people read from you so they can know that everything that we have mentioned is there. But remember, for the bonuses are only for those who pay tonight. If you pay tomorrow, the bonuses won't be available for you again. Any question? Any question? If you have made your payment, please send your payment to the group. Admins are there attending to payments already. Yes, for the Momo account, I'll send it to you, please. I got your message already. I'll reply once I end the live session. I'll send the account to you so you can make the account to the Momo account. For those in Ghana, it's 230 Ghana cedis. If you're in Ghana, it's 230 Ghana cedis. Do we have any question? Any question? Do we have any question? Okay, I want to believe there are no questions as I cannot see any. Okay, somebody said it seemed like you have added more bonuses. Yes, there are more bonuses. No, you do not have, you can't access them. You can access them, ma'am. The bonuses is just for those that paid tonight. Okay. I think there are no questions. Okay, so if you're here and you'd like to learn more on how to speak well, and not just learn, but master, and of course, to master, you need to practice. So one of the key things that we'll do in the six weeks Diction Mastery Academy that help you to master your spoken English and speak better is practicing. So if you like to practice better, if you like to improve your pronunciation through practice, then the Six Week Diction Master Academy is the right place to be. Another thing is about the academy. We do not teach you to sound fake. We teach you to sound yourself, to be yourself. Remember at the beginning, I said diction isn't about sounding fake, sounding foreign, or sounding like someone else. No, diction is about sounding you. Somebody is asking, when will the next class be? There is no next class. If you're one of those that just came in from the Instant Diction Mastery Academy, what the payment was for the 1,000 naira you paid was for the Diction Mastery Academy, which was sent already. Was for the Instant Diction course, which was sent already. Yes, this is a bonus class. It's a bonus class. It's just like me doing it out of my kindness, a bonus class, right? So there is no next class. There is no next class. This is just a bonus class. So it is only those who enroll on the 6 week Diction Master Academy that will start to learn with me every day for 6 weeks henceforth. So if you enroll today, you will start learning by tomorrow for 6 weeks every day, Mondays to Sundays for 6 weeks. But if you're not in the 6 week Diction Master Academy, there is no next class until I feel like, oh, okay, I think I should do another bonus class. But I do not owe any next class. I hope that is clear. So the 1K you paid was for the instant diction video, which is in the group. It has been sent to you. It's a 2 hours, over 2 hours video, 2 hours, 50 something minutes video. You can go watch it there. The what's it called also? The bonuses promised also, they are all in the group. So go to the paid group, read it, and find it. The 1K you paid was for a recorded video which had been delivered already. This is a bonus class, right? And like I said, there is no next class. Okay, I think I should give another bonus class for people in my community. I hope that is clear, so we do not have any brouhaha in the group or somewhere. Okay, ma'am, please consider people that have enrolled before. I'm sorry, the bonuses is just for those that are enrolling tonight. I can't see the account details. Okay, I'll send it to the group. I'll send the account details. I just do not know which group you are. There are different groups, so I do not know which group you are. So here's the account details to pay into. You can pay into the same account details you paid your 1,000 naira into, the UBA account. The UBA account you made your 1,000 naira payment in is the same account you're paying into. UBA account Olubukola RB Agbalaya. That is the same account you're paying into. The same account. So you're paying 20,999 naira only to join the 6 week Diction Master Academy. So you're paying into. I've sent the account to the group, just that I do not know which of the accounts you're in. I would also write the account. I'll post the account here now in the comments. I just hope you would see it. Okay, any other question? You said you haven't seen the video. I'm back. Apologies. The 1K video is in the paid group. Please check the paid group. No, the bonuses cannot be there until Sunday. The bonuses are only available for those who pay tonight. Please, I want to assume we do not have any other questions. Thank you, everyone. If you want to make your payment, you can find the account details in the screen. At the 6 Week Dictionary Master Academy, you learn every day, Mondays to Saturday, for 6 weeks. And you not just learn, you'd practice with the diction queen as well for 6 weeks. And after 6 weeks, if you do not get transformed, you can ask for your complete refund insurance. Make sure you have followed the lessons, you have done everything I ask you to do. If you do it and you do not get results, you can ask for a refund. Excuse me. Thank you, everyone. Have a blissful Sunday rest.